Hi, Bashar.
And you, good day.
I have loved you for at least 25 years since I met you in that first little living room in Los Angeles.
Our unconditional love to you as well.
Thank you. I'm so happy that you're here.
Well, sort of. Close by.
In the next moment, I won't be, right?
Now we are here. Oh, now we are here. Oh, now we are here.
Okay. I have a question that it has a few parts.
Yes.
One is, what can we here in Sedona do as a group energy to help facilitate this shifting that's happening? And then,
May I answer that first?
Yes.
What you in Sedona as a group can do to facilitate the shifting energy is get together as a group and discuss what you can do as a group to facilitate the shifting energy. And then as a group take action on it in whatever way, shape, or form is representative of the various excitements of the various individuals acting in harmony and synchronicity with each other. Knowing that if each and every one of you is being true to your own true passion, with the idea of an overall general common intent, then being again the driving engine and the organizing principle, excitement will allow each of you to perform whatever it is you need to perform without in any way, shape, or form conflicting or interfering with anyone else's task of excitement.
Okay.
Make sense?
Thank you. Yes, it does.
Thank you.
Yes, it does. And the second part is, one of my purposes is to bring in and use the energy of sound to help people connect to that joy and that essence.
And that excites you, yes?
There, yes. It very much excites me.
Thank you.
And it very much excites me to share that with others. So that they
and
can
in what way do you
experience.
share this?
With sound healing with the person to help them connect with that higher source.
All right. And can you imagine any other ways to work with sound that would be exciting for you?
Well, yes, I want to start doing workshops.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
I have done some teachings up at the college.
All right. And so you will now start doing these workshops, yes? Mm-hmm. Oh, all right. When?
Next month.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
And so can you talk about the use of sound and energy?
Yes. Well, first of all, everything is vibration.
Right.
Everything is resonance. You will often notice that as we communicate telepathically through the channel, there are fluctuations and variations in the way the words come out that are representative of certain frequencies. You understand?
Yes.
This idea is that you are getting more information than just the words. You are getting other kinds of levels of conversations in some of the frequencies that come through. The idea being that there are other conversations being had here on levels you may not be completely aware of. Sound. When you have the ability to create the idea of vibration in an acoustic context, then the idea can be very profound for those immersed in an atmosphere in which acoustic vibrational sound can be heard, can be experienced, can be felt. The idea is to explore and experiment in general with those that are reinforcing vibrations, harmonic vibrations, that which create the idea of harmonic chords that are in alignment with certain natural ratios in nature to reinforce the concept of the natural being that you are, the natural expression of a being that you are physically. Reinforcement comes through the idea of natural ratios, such as what you call phi ratios, Fibonacci sequences, fractal expressions, all of these being expressions of sequences and ratios in nature. And when sound, when vibration is expressed along those lines, along those ratios, in those forms, it will be the most amplifying, the most magnifying for you in your reality. Because that is the fundamental template, those ratios, those frequencies upon which your physical reality construct is based. Does that make some sense?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Is this helping?
Yes, I just wanted you to speak more about sound because I've been told it's like bringing heaven into the earth plane.
Well, it can be, yes, if you use it that way. That's what we are actually talking about, is the idea that when you understand that there are certain ratios, harmonies, frequencies that are representative of the underlying construct of physical reality, you will understand that they are actually representative of the underlying construct of all realities. And when you hit those chords, like a vortex, you are hitting the entire spectrum. And thus you are creating a doorway to open, a gateway to open, in which unlimited possibilities can occur. So when you use sound as one of those techniques, one of those permission slips, to allow individuals to be attracted to those harmonies and align themselves to those harmonies, those vibrations, those resonances that are created in that way, then you allow them to unlock, open up to more possibility, to downloads, to information, to flow of energy, and to crystallization in your reality in a new way, so that bringing those higher energies, as you say, down to earth, can crystallize them in a pattern that is more representative of those higher frequencies, thus, as you say colloquially, bringing heaven on earth. Make sense?
Yes, yes, and that is what I feel is happening,
Yes.
and what I'm helping to people to experience within their bodies, and then to also bring that out and radiate that into the land,
Yes.
the animals,
Yes.
the plants, and
Yes,
and
yes, yes.
shifting,
Well, why leave anything out?
shifting and changing us all, so we can be like you.
So that you can be more like you.
Yes, yes. And that is the end result of it, yes.
Oh, that's not the end. There is always, always, always more.
More frequencies.
Always, always, always more to creation. Go to your dictionary and look up the word infinite. Always, always, always more. Does that help?
Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. You're
I love
welcome.
you.
You're welcome.
Good day, Bashar.
And you good day.
Thank you for this great gift.
Thank you for the co-creation.
I think we all have a lot of distractions in this day and age, and we're very fortunate for you to
What?
bring us. We have a lot of distractions
What?
in this day and age. We're very lucky
Thank
for you
you.
to bring us together today. My question is for myself and also for the other guests here today. With those distractions that we have, I think it'd probably be hard for many of us to say that we all operate at 100%.
Oh yes,
full
I
potential.
know, I know.
Chakra,
But that's
right?
also because of your definition of the word distraction.
Exactly.
What is your definition of the word distraction?
Well, my question is, I feel like I live a great life. I have so many things to be thankful for, especially
Yes.
this moment.
Yes.
Why do I seem to occasionally manifest a pattern of self-sabotage? And
What is your definition of the word distraction? What is your definition of the word pattern? What is your definition of the word habit? Your definitions are what you are experiencing as the word sabotage.
fair enough.
What is self-sabotage? But the idea of having a definition of something that doesn't serve you and believing in it. Do you know our definition of a habit?
Yes.
Can you repeat it?
Something that you do because you choose to.
Close. A habit is something you do that you don't know you're doing.
If you continue to do
When you know you're doing it, it's not a habit, it's a choice.
Right.
So if you keep doing it and you know you keep choosing it, the question is, why? It all comes down to the mechanism of motivation. You all operate, all of you, without exception, on the same mechanism of motivation. You will always, without exception, choose in the direction of what you perceive to be the most beneficial. You will always move away from what you perceive to be the most painful. The key here is what you perceive to be. If you have attached a painful belief, a pain-inducing belief, to something that otherwise might actually be representative of your joy, you will never choose it. Because even though where you are now may seem to be painful, you may have attached a belief to your joy that makes it seem to be a more painful choice than just remaining where you are, as painful as that might be. But as soon as you change that belief and make the idea of choosing what you say is your preference more enjoyable than staying where you are, believe me, you will instantly choose that thing. Again, you all choose instantly, instantaneously. There is no hesitation, there is no delay. The idea that makes it seem as if there is a delay or a hesitation to choose what you prefer is there must be a definition of that thing that makes it seem to be the thing to not choose. So when you find out what you would have to believe is true about that thing, what belief you've attached to it that would make it seem to be the thing to avoid, when you find out what that definition is, identify it, transform it, and reattach a new definition, a more positive definition to it, then you will choose it. So the opportunity, you say the experience of self-sabotage, it's an opportunity to find out what belief would you have to have attached to the thing you say you prefer in order for it to seem like the thing to not choose. That's the beginning of that idea. You follow me?
Yes.
Again, look at the way people on your planet define things. Let's go back to the concept of habit. Now again, this involves honesty too, self-honest assessment. It's not that we are saying you must gloss over this or ignore it or bury it. It's not what we're talking about. But the idea is to be truly self-honest and self-assessing about what you really believe. Nevertheless, if you understand that a habit is not only something that you do that you don't know you're doing, and then when you are conscious of it, it's no longer a habit, it's a choice, you can also understand that habit, in that sense, also carries with it in your society a definition that says, oh, well, now that I know I have a habit, now I must go through some long process in order to get rid of it. The truth is, because a habit is something you do that you don't know you're doing, when you know you have it, the truth is, you don't have it anymore. So in fact, the recognition of the habit is the end of the process of getting rid of it, not the beginning. But because you think, because you believe that once you identify a habit, there is still some other long, involved process that you must endure in order to change it, that's, of course, then the experience many of you have. But if you understand that identification of it is the end of it, then truly you understand that, then you can move forward and see that you will start choosing different things. However, if again you don't choose different things, that again means you have a belief that is not allowing you to buy into the idea that the recognition of the habit is the end of it. And again, you need to ask yourself, why would I have a belief that says it has to be more difficult? What is it I believe I'm going to discover in this process that I cannot just realize right now? Again, the idea being that you must also be all right with whatever process your true belief system actually says is necessary for you to go through in order to appreciate who you're becoming. Because sometimes some process may be necessary according to belief systems that actually serve you best. Not everything can be experienced as an instantaneous manifestation, because sometimes you do in fact gain something by actually observing and experiencing the process of creation. So just because something doesn't happen immediately doesn't necessarily mean anything is wrong. The idea is to not label it as wrong, but again to assume that whatever is needs to be there. And whatever is a part of the process of your excitement, and not define it as an obstacle to it. Does this make some sense?
Absolutely.
Is this helping to define the concept of self-sabotage a little more clearly for you?
Sure is.
And? Is this sufficient?
Yes, I have one question related to the height of your ship. You've said before that the height of your ship above the location is reflective of how ready we are for physical contact. Are you at liberty to tell us now what your altitude is?
2,497.
In what form, meters or feet?
Miles.
Miles. Oh, well. Thank you, Bashar.
Thank you.
Hello, thank
And
you.
to you, good day.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Is there something that I should be doing and that I'm not doing that I'm not quite aware of?
To what degree are you acting on your excitement every moment?
On my spiritual awakening.
Yes.
And to be...
To what degree are you acting on your excitement every moment? Can you give me a number? This percent, that percent?
It all depends on the day.
All right, well, how about today?
100%. I'm excited about being here.
All right. And on the days you feel that maybe you're not acting as the highest percentage, what about those days?
70.
70. All right. In your imagination, on those days when you feel you are acting in the direction of your highest excitement, 70%, what would it take to allow you to feel you are acting 75%? What other thing could you do to be more expressive of your dreams and your preferences?
Gratitude.
Gratitude. Do you feel that you do not exhibit a sufficient amount of gratitude?
I don't think so.
You don't think you do, or you don't think you feel that way?
I don't think I feel that way.
Then why did you bring up the word?
Good question.
Thank you. There's another one.
There must be some part of me that must feel that somewhere.
All right. Are you grateful for your life?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you grateful for every part of your life? There's that little hesitation.
Yes, I'm getting comfortable with it.
I'm getting comfortable. Well, all right. Another way of translating the phrase, I'm getting comfortable, would be, oh, say, 70%?
I know that with every challenge, there's always growth. And
Yes.
that's it.
Yes.
That's a wonderful thing. Sometimes it doesn't feel so wonderful going through it.
I know. But even the fact that sometimes it doesn't feel so wonderful is a wonderful thing, because we understand that the way many of you were taught, many of you were brought up on certain belief systems, so that you have available to you certain things that feel like obstacles and impediments in your consciousness. Nevertheless, creation offers you more than one way to arrive at an understanding of what your true self is. And many of you are very, very clever about using whatever ways are available. Sometimes, if you feel you cannot move forward in the direction of what you do prefer, you will move in the direction of what you don't. More and more and more strongly, because sometimes some of you, based on your belief systems, will feel or believe that it's necessary to find out what you are not before you can really understand what you are. So many of you go about it that way. You will put yourself in circumstances and situations that act as illustrations of vibrations that are not your true self, not your preference, in order to gain more discernment about what is your true preference. And then the next time a situation is offered to you, the idea then is to be more quickly discerning as to whether the vibration is or isn't representative of your true preference, and to not act on it if it's not. You follow me?
Yes.
The more you do that, the more you act only on the things that are representative of your vibration of preference, and the less you act on the things that are not, the more discernment you will have. And the more discernment you have will make it clearer and clearer and clearer as to why the things that are happening in your life are happening as opportunities to practice that refinement of discernment. So that you can tell sooner and sooner and sooner what things carry even small amounts of the vibration that is not your preference, so that you don't fall into your own self-made trap of, well, it's close to what I want, so I'll settle for that. Maybe it's 70% of what I want. Oh, that's good enough. When you know it's not. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Is this helping?
Yes.
Does that answer your question sufficiently, or is there some other direction in which you wish to take this conversation?
No, thank you very much.
You are very welcome. One moment. Don't go anywhere. How have your dreams been lately?
Pretty good.
In what way?
Well, I went out and I did some astral traveling. That was pretty nice.
Yes, and where did you go?
I went out to the galaxy and got to look back on the Earth.
And what did you feel?
Excitement.
That dream gave you the specific frequency of your true self, and if you simply allow yourself at any moment in any endeavor to remember that frequency and be in that state of being and relate to any situation from that state of being, you will then see that you will receive inspiration for exactly how to deal with that situation from that state of being, instead of from a state of being that it is less than what you prefer it to be. So use that as your marker state from which to relate to all circumstances, people, places, and things in your life. All right?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Happy journeys.